welcome to Bright Hope. My name is Annie Lamping. Thank you for being here. You can check all our information on our webpage, brighthope.church, and you can also like our Facebook page where you'll find other messages and other materials that we post often. So today I want to share with you something that's been in my heart, something that's been, in my mind going around these last few days. And I always like to share, things that are happening with me and in me. And you know how I have friends and family on the other side of the world, back in Mexico. And sometimes I wake up and I find news and messages from friends over there. And this week, I was really sad to find about two friends who had, life-changing situations happen this week in their lives. One of them got a diagnosis for an illness, a serious illness, that's gonna forever change her life. And my other friend's family situation changed drastically as well. And they were both sad news, and I was really sad not to be able to be there and go out with them for a coffee and talk face to face and be there for them as friends. So it just made me start thinking about other things. It made me start thinking about how life is so fragile, how life can change, things can change from one moment to the next. Everything all the plans you have, all the dreams you have for the future, everything you've drawn out in your mind, for yourself, for your family, for the future, can drastically change from one moment to the next. We live in this constant unknown. We live subject to these sudden changes that come and without announcing themselves, without planning, without knowing, and things just happen. And that's just life, because we're in this world. And I can see the world, how it struggles with the fear and the anxiety of this unknown, and trying to cope and trying to pretend we're so secure and so we have everything figured out. But we really don't. Think about it, family situations change from one day to the next, Health issues can come up in one moment. Finances can change in one second. And so our lives are fragile. Our lives are in this unknown. And this made me think of two things. And I believe God was really talking to me about two very important truths that I hope to be able to share very clearly with you and leave with you today. The first one is that even though we're in this world, and even though we're subject to these sudden changes, and where everything can change, and dreams and plans can change forever in 1 second, our God never changes. My God doesn't change. It very clearly says in Hebrew that He is the same yesterday, today, and forever. And I just thought, I want my life to be held by Him who never changes. I want Him to hold my life. I've given Him my life, and this is one of the greatest truths that brings peace to me. He holds my hand. And there's this verse in Colossians that says that our lives are hidden in Him. And it's this sense of security, of being sheltered by Him who never changes. With this truth also comes the fact that His love is everlasting. Psalm 136, I love it. It's just a whole psalm talking about His love being eternal, how it lasts forever, how it will never change, it will never fade, it will never die. There's nothing I can do to make God love me more, because His love never changes. His love towards me never changes. And that's so good to know, that He never changes His mind about me. So no matter where I am or what I do or what I don't do, He doesn't change His mind about me, because He never changes. So I want my life to be in Him, to be hidden in Him. And the second truth that I want to share with you is that He never changes, but He has the power to change everything in one moment. Just as much as life can throw you, a surprise and change everything unexpectedly, He can change everything in one moment. I think about Jesus, and then one day in history He wasn't on earth, and then the next day He was born, and life and history was forever changed by that one moment when He was born. And the world was never the same after that. He has the power to change everything. And just like that, He can come into your life in one moment and change everything and transform you. You can ask Him come into my life. You can give your life to him. You know, there's this verse that says, if you lose your life for him, you will find it. You will find life. And you know, so he can change, he can transform your life. He has the power. He's almighty. He's mighty to save. He's all powerful. But he can also change situations that you are facing in life, you know, because he doesn't only care about, you know, the huge things. I really love that phrase that says, if it's important enough for you, it's important enough for him. So whatever you're facing in life, those situations, those unknowns, those surprises, those difficult situations, God can change them in one instant. He's all powerful. He has good plans for you, good thoughts for you, and his power is available to you as well. So I don't know if you've never asked him to come to your life, if you've never given your life to him, but today is an opportunity to do so. Today you have the opportunity to call out to Jesus, you know, and be transformed and be made his child, and come to him and surrender your life and be completely hidden in him who never changes. In the middle of this chaos, in the middle of this world, your life can be completely transformed. Your eternal destiny can be completely transformed. So those are the two truths that I wanted to leave with you. He never changes. He is the same. Even though circumstances, maybe you have changed, but he never changes. And the second is that he's powerful enough. He's all powerful to change any situation, to change you, to transform you as well. So I leave you with these two thoughts, and I hope God blesses you. I hope you have a really good week. If you find this message and you want to share it with someone else, please feel free to do so. And we hope to see you again around here next week. God bless.